What up, folks? I'm Ultrazillatoys, and today I have a review of the SHF FIGUARTS. It doesn't say SH FIGUARTS anywhere on the front of this. We got Bandai, we got Tamashii, we have Webshop exclusive, we have Tamashii Niche's quality, we have Bandai Namco, but we do have Gridman, the HYPERAGENT. That's right, my film. There it is. There's SH FIGUARTS. We have a sticker here. I hate that. But anywho, here it is, the special brand of SH FIGUARTS that I always mess up on the name. There it is, the I don't know why to this day I have a hard time with this. SHINKOCCHOU SEIHOU. Hey, there we go. Anywho, Gridman finally in the review space. If you follow the adventures of Ultrazilla, you know I did pick this up like a couple of months ago now, and I had to return it because I had a problem with the shoulder of, on one side. It was totally like, it felt like it was broken. It was like totally loose. Not good, so, I got it from Entertainment Earth, so I, initiated a return. I got a new one, and I am happy about that because it appears to be a lot better, but I haven't messed around with it since I did like a whole video that this guy was in. So we'll see, but without any further ado, let's finally get to this review. So before we get to the review proper, I did want to show you guys this video that I took of the original Gridman figure that I had to return. As you can see, the shoulder is completely loose. I don't know what happened. Definitely something was broken in there, because the other one here, totally fine. Comes out, goes in, no problems at all on that one. But this one, yeah, no good. It was definitely something I needed to return. But here is the actual Gridman that we did receive and that we are keeping. And let's get that articulation out of the way here, so we could see it and see if it's any better than before. The head moves like so. Okay. Now the shoulder. This is where we had the problem. This one moves fine. That one moves fine. So looks like crisis averted. Oh, it does get stuck. That's interesting. But it's not loose. So that's good. And that's scary though, right? What is up with that? This one? Kind of squeaky too, but this one's a little bit worse for whatever reason. I mean, swivel there, and then the double jointed elbow. I'm just moving on because it's not broken like the other one. The other one was just like flopping. So, but it is scary. Swivel. This thing floats, and got the hinge there. Then over here, upper body moves. You do have to watch out because paint will rub. And then the waist moves. And this is kind of soft-ish in here. Kind of, not really. Just, yeah, it's soft. This is like, the things that's different. Then that goes out like this. And like this. Again, watch for paint rub. But this is soft too. So it's like soft material here and here. Softer material, I should say. So it's not like your regular FIGUARTS. And you've seen me review some of these figures before, Kamen Riders and whatnot, and Ultras. So now we have Gridman in a line. Your swivel there, you have a hinge there, back and forth. So, the articulation is good. You got butterfly joints and all that. But I don't know, it almost feels a little bit stiff too, and scary because of what, I already know could happen to one of these figures. But yeah, I mean, the articulation is definitely good enough. So, there's that. But the better part of this figure is how it looks. It looks incredible. It definitely looks the part. It looks really, really awesome. I'm loving how this looks. Proportions are pretty good. Pretty good all around. Move things around here, the shoulder parts. Oh, I didn't show this. He's kind of open, for different looks. The shoulder, and they are really nice, the shoulders. We got the silver, which looks good. Then you got the gauntlet here with the yellow and the white. That looks good, you know. The, what is this called? The Gridman Changer something flash. I'm blanking, but it looks awesome. Silvers and golds and blues. You know, very nicely done. Very nicely done. Chest looks really good. You got the middle part here. That's kind of like translucent plastic. Metallic blue paint here. It's beautiful. The silver paint is awesome. Really nice sculpt. I like how these parts are sculpted over. Looks really, really good. It kind of just has like that really nice, like, real world feel to it. And I think that's kind of the point of these, you know. So yeah, that looks great. The black, the matte black looks amazing. The red's a nice red too. It's really good. The backpack here is really, really nicely done. Did I see that? I got like something there, like a scrape, maybe from the way that it was put in the thing. I wonder if that could come out or not. Can't tell, but gotta be something, right? At least it's on the back, but still. I ain't saying this one back again. Legs look pretty good. This thing appears a little bit looser than this side. They're floating pieces, so whatevs. But they do look good. Again, the yellow on top of the white. And I love how the kind of cloth here looks. Very nicely done. Really nice sculpt. And the shoes are in a red with black bottoms. Then you got the head sculpt, which is amazing. I love Gridman. I love this head. You got silver and gold at the forehead. Looks really good. The dark blue jewel there is good. His little crest here is very nice. The black lines there are well done. The eyes are awesome. The compound eyes. So good. You know, such a Subaraya thing. The mouth looks great. We have something there. A scrape or something. Plastic. You see that? I don't see it with the naked eye, but I see it zoomed in. They do have some sort of, it looks like maybe a hair fiber of some sort. Oh, I think I got some of it off. We'll have to see about that. But there's something there. I think it's fiber. Some sort of thing got stuck in the paint. Not great, but again, I can barely see it. So we'll see. We'll see if I could do something with that. But anywho, the head in total does look very nice, despite that, because I didn't notice it till I'm super zoomed in. But the figure does look really, really good, and that's like the most important part. And you know, the articulation's fine. But yeah, this is a really good Gridman. Do love me the classic old HYPERAGENT Gridman. It's really, really cool. Such a great Subaraya show. So really, really nice. I think this figure does it justice. For accessories, Gridman comes with an amazing amount of hands. A whole lot. Some karate chopping hands or beam hands. Some grabby hands, pointing finger hand. We got holding hands. We got hands aplenty here. You know, you won't be without the proper hands for Gridman. Next, we have his Grido Beam. I don't know. I can't remember anything. But I like that. It works. Right? It would make sense. But it looks really good. It's kind of specium type beam. Really, really nicely done. Beautiful sculpt on the beam in yellow. Got the flash here from his Access Flash. Looks really good too. Again, I still can't remember what that's called. I could have looked it up. I could have. But you take that out. It's not really important, but you know. And then we're going to put this in this way. And then, oh, it's going to have to stay on though, right? It's going to have to stay on, guys. You do one of those. And, you know, you could do one of these, but of course, you know, you want one of the other hands, but, you know, you get the picture, right? You get the picture. Beam! Grido Beam! We get Gridman's a sword, you know, which looks really nice. You got the yellow and the blue on the hilt, which is cool. Nice metallic, gunmetal, you know, blade. There you go. Then we also have a shield. It's cool. And you can just grab that like so too. Get the shield better in one second. Well, the hilt is really nice too on the shield. But of course the shield, you know, converts into the bigger sword. You gotta get in his hand. I don't know if I got the right hand. That's the thing. Ah, yeah, we could do that. I forgot about that. Pull it out. And bring it in. And then we put back. Easier way to do things. But the thing is, it's kind of hard to get... Okay, now it's not so hard. But now we got a shield. So at the base, you got a shield and you got a sword. And the shield is really, really nice. As you can see here. Beautiful colors, nice sculpt. Love the middle here, that yellow. So excellent there. But you know, the shield has various things you could do with it. So what you would do is you take the handle out, and then this is gonna like kind of pop out a little bit, and you're gonna flip it over, and then you close this up, and then I already have a hand attached. You bring in this second hilt here, and that's gonna go in there like so. And then there's two ways to go about this. First, you have this little eeny beeny tiny blade, eeny meeny tiny blade that you can put on there. I don't really get it too much, but there you go. There's the blade. It's inside there. It's okay. But then you take his regular sword, and you do have to put it. See, let's zoom in. There is this little thing here, a little notch. You want to pop it in there, and that would be the full sword of our dude here, Gridman. And there you go. Now he's got his blade, his sword, all done up. I don't know. I'm kind of liking it better the other way. But, you know, this is pretty much the classic Gridman sword. And, I mean, it looks good enough in this mode. You know, like, it's kind of interesting. Though I do feel like this looks better as a shield. But, whatever. You guys let me know how you feel about it. But I think it's alright. And for your size comparisons, first up here is Gridman with some new school Gridman stuff from the new show, as well as from Gridman Universe. So yeah, I mean, he sizes pretty well with most of them. Of course, you know, not the bigger. Which one was this? Evolution Toy did that one. And this is the Figma. This is the Takara. This is Acro, and then this is also Good Smile Company. And here it is with the awesome Ultra Act. And he's actually bigger than the old Ultra Act. I didn't think it was going to be, because the old Ultra Acts were bigger. But then again, the Gridman was smaller. And that's this guy. And this is the god-awful Evolution Toy. I don't even know why that's still in my collection. I should try to sell that. But yeah, size-wise, I'm actually like incredibly surprised by this. I think the new one is better than the old Ultra Act, but the old Ultra Act is pretty awesome still. And last but not least, here is a Gridman with some other Tamashii figures you might have in your collection, including Grendizer U, who's going to have a friend coming soon, and Ultra Dad and Godzilla Evolved. And my final thoughts, this is a pretty cool Gridman figure. Glad I got that sorted with the shoulder, and I got it replaced. You know, always, if you have the means to get something replaced, get it replaced. You know, like, if there's something wrong, see if you could get a new one. Don't just settle for it, you know, unless you have no choice. It's like, you know, if it's like coming from overseas, it's more of a hassle to try to, you know, get it replaced than anything. But if it's at a store here in the US or whatever country you're from, then by all means, try to get something replaced that's broken. And that's what I did with this Gridman. And it turned out pretty cool. I really do like it. It has a lot of nice accessories. So the look is great.
I dig it. I think it turned out really, really well. So there you have it, guys. That is my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you're new to the channel, watch behind, sub yourself for daily content, and let me help you diversify your collection. Till next time, peace out, peeps.